Hello viewers, just doing my regular end of season kind of review, I guess you could call it. Doing some Euro Truck Sim. We've got a job to pick up here in, I think we're in London, and take some cargo down to Reims, is it? I don't even know how you pronounce it. Terrible. So let's pick up our cargo. Get this truck in gear and start our little journey. One little question I do have for you guys is with regards to times of my videos going up and days in particular. Just let me know in the comments if you have any preference. Are you more likely to watch a video if it goes up, let's say at 6 PM, rather than if it goes up at 10 PM? Vice versa, because I'm considering doing a fair bit of kind of advanced uploading, so that I'll just be setting a time for YouTube to effectively automatically upload the videos. And if I do go that route, obviously want to be uploading them at the right times. With that said though, let's get on to the actual meat of this video. So obviously we just finished season 4 2016 on iRacing. First series I want to talk about was the British Sim Racers Kia World Series, which, oh god, I'm going to get done for speeding here, which I participated in, I think, every round. I might have missed one actually, I'm not sure. Alongside my teammates of our souls. Be careful how you say that. And overall, I mean, it's actually still going. Season ends this weekend on Sunday evening. But our top driver, Julian, I think he's currently top of the standings for the Drivers' Championship, and possibly us as a team are top of the Team Championship as well, so it is looking promising on that front, but can never be too sure, and I haven't seen the actual, have to wait for the official results to come through kind of thing, once all the penalties have been taken into account and that, so I could be wrong with those details, so don't hold me. But yeah, the season in general, I went into it kind of, never planned on running it at the start of the season, for starters. The two main drivers, I'd say, are Rusty and Julian in our team, and the way the series works is that top two drivers score points each round. A majority of the time, that obviously wasn't going to be me, so I've struggled in that championship to actually find my worth to the team, and like, as it's gone on, I've realised that occasionally you do need the third driver, so to speak, and I've scored a few points for the team at least. So I have contributed somewhat, as has our fourth driver as well. But yeah, in the, I'd say, first 6 weeks of the season, I wasn't taking it entirely seriously, probably a bit longer than that. And it's only been the last probably 4 weeks of the season that I've kind of knuckled down, found a reason to race, kind of thing, which essentially now in that series, apart from with the other teammates, is that I'm racing for myself. And that's worked quite well. I think my results have improved in the last few rounds of that series, and looking forward to next season already, quite frankly. even though, as I say, this season still hasn't ended. Aside from that, we've been running, let's just talk the official series. Official series I ran this season mainly, I'd say, would be Formula Renault and the Skip Barber. Done okay in both. I haven't really gone for point scoring massively. One of those reasons, which I will come on to later, is that I've been streaming a lot more. Most of you probably aware of that already, but yeah, streaming has, my streaming number, so I'm trying to turn the lights on here, I've forgotten how to, no, that's not the button, there we go. That coach has got his lights on, so I guess we need our lights on. But yeah, overall in the official Formula Renault and Skip Barber Championships, I did okay. I haven't pulled up any trees by any means, but happy enough with my results. Next season I do have plans for a certain series which I'll get onto shortly. But moving away from iRacing for the time being, I want to speak about rFactor 2, which has really kind of caught my attention in the last couple of weeks, maybe a bit longer than that. Oh god, I need to get off here. Oh, there's a quick off-road. Completely not paying attention to where I was going. Yeah, rFactor 2 has really kind of come onto my radar and really have enjoyed playing. So I'm just trying to make sure we don't cut anyone out as we join the motorway. Really enjoyed playing some of the mods. I've done a couple of videos. That's not been all I've been playing of it, I can assure you of that. And it really feels like it's now, with the Steam integration, we can just instantly kind of download on the Steam Workshop. You can add tracks and cars to your, and other stuff besides that, to your game effectively. It just makes it a much more pleasant experience in general of getting the content and kind of knowing that you've got the content that's required and not getting these kind of mismatch errors because you don't have the content the server requires and this kind of stuff. So yeah, rFactor 2 definitely has kind of gone up in my estimation during the course of this iRacing season, as we've the last 3 months. Definitely, I really would quite honestly like to get into a league on it to give me some direction and reason to race on a weekly basis or something like that within rFactor 2. So if anyone is watching this that does host a league or anything, I'm kind of obviously I want it on, I'd prefer it on the road side of things, but I am open to kind of any series, quite frankly. Looking for the experience rather than being good. We're good for fuel at the moment, so. Moving on from rFactor 2, we had the recent arrival of Motorsport Manager. I've got to be honest, I haven't put as much time into this as I would like. To me, from what I've played, as you've probably seen, I've done one video of it, just basically taking myself through the early tutorial level, and I really enjoyed it. It looks, I mean, anyone that knows me knows I was massively into kind of Football Manager, Championship Manager, those kind of games back in the day, and this looks as close as you're going to get to Football Manager in a motor racing kind of world. The races are well done. a little kind of overhead map, kind of 3D-ish, I guess you could say. And all in all, it's quite a bit in there. I mean, when I was in my youth, I remember getting like public domain games on I think it was on the Amiga or something like that. And we used to have something, I think it was, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but possibly TOCA. It wasn't official by any means, but it was based on the TOCA touring car championship, and you'd manage the team. And it's funny because like now, like looking back or thinking back about it, you only saw your cars literally pass the start-finish line each lap, and the rest of it was in your... Where are we going? Are we going the right way? Yeah. The rest of it was kind of in your head, what was going on during each lap, but it was brilliant. And yeah, to me, Motorsport Manager is the closest anything that's kind of come since that memory. So really looking forward to getting into that. I'll probably will kind of dedicate some time to it over the Christmas period. I say that every year and then Christmas just disappears. Moving on elsewhere though, we recently had, obviously we've had quite a few games recently in the build up to Christmas, but WRC6, and I've got to say I've forgotten the name of the Kiloton games, is it? That rings a bell in my head. They've done a really good job, I think. It's their first kind of release of this title, so I'm trying to make sure I don't miss a junction. Let's just get around this, make sure we don't cut anyone up. Going towards Southampton. Yeah, it's their first attempt. Or is it their second attempt? It could be their second attempt, I could be wrong there. Wouldn't be a first. But I really think they've done a really good, don't be at me, you car behind me, a really good job. And I know people are going to come out and say it's arcadey, it's not a touch on dirt rally, etc, etc. But for what it is, and it does give a good drive, you can do a full kind of rally. Hold on, where the hell are we going here? You can do a full rally and kind of load up the game and just get into it within, probably have a full rally done within sort of 45 minutes kind of thing, if you... I'm speeding. And I've really enjoyed it. It's been one of my kind of go-to games when I haven't had enough time to do an iRacing event, but want to get some kind of, I was going to say track time, but I wouldn't say, I think track time's the right phrase in a rally title. But yeah, definitely would recommend it. It might not have, I'm not quite sure where I'm going at this point, sorry. I think we've got to go down the next ramp. Or maybe the next one. We'll get there. Yeah, this looks right. Yeah, it might not have the kind of polish and the physics of Dirt Rally, but it's certainly got enough that I'd say it warrants a look. And it's certainly got, in my opinion, a better career mode, and that on that side of the coin, it's well worth a look as we head over to Calais. Another new release. Little bit disappointed on this one. Sorry, not Dirt. Got Dirt on me. Mine now. Ride 2 from Milestone. I was a big fan of Ride 1 or ride the original. And Ride 2 has added a fair bit. It's got more tracks, more bikes, dirt bikes now as well. It's also got bugs, which the original game didn't have, and more importantly than kind of actual bugs, it's got some graphical issues, or frame rate issues I should say, and that's really deterred a lot of people I know from attempting the game. And it's been kind of caned on the likes of Steam and that for these issues, rightly so. I mean, I will say, if you do play it in, as I generally do, in kind of on-board mode, I guess is the correct term, or I don't use the helmet cam, I just use the other one that's not a helmet cam. But if you do use that camera angle, it does seem to help out with the frame rate, from my experience. And as a game, or a motorbike game in particular, there is little to touch it as far as doing the Isle of Man TT, Nordschleife, these kind of tracks on a motorbike with reasonably decent AI. Can't really complain with the AI on that game. So yeah, it's a good game. It's got its issues. Stick it in helmet cam if you're going to play it, and that may help you with some of the frame rate issues. Moving on to my disappointment of the year, probably so far, Forza Horizon 3 on the PC. Sorry, I'm just going to unplug my mouse because it's playing up a bit. I really need to get a new mouse. Yeah, Forza Horizon 3. Wow, on the PC. Graphical mess. Quite frankly, I bought it on release date with the whole new Windows Store thing. I will admit, I also bought Gears of War on Windows Store the week. Was it the week prior to it, or the week after? I can't remember now. And got to say, Gears of War ran well, and does run well in general. But Forza Horizon, on the other hand, whilst it's, I don't know, you can, playable, I guess so, but enjoyable, definitely not. It's just, yeah, it's just a mess and a bit of a shame. Oh, it's starting to rain. Just a mess and a bit of a shame, really. I kind of stuck with it for about a month, maybe 2 months, hoping updates would come, but quite honestly, updates come and they didn't really, from my knowledge, improve the situation too much. So as it stands, I probably reached about, I think it's like level 20 on that game, and I've yet to go back to it. Really disappointed. It really was one of the games I was looking forward to. I've always enjoyed. Oh shoot! Sorry. It wasn't my fault. The brakes. It's raining. Brakes didn't work. Forward. Why am I going backwards? Oh god! Now we've got a red light as well. Damn traffic lights. Yeah, so Forza Horizon 3 on the PC, I would definitely say give it a miss. I don't know if there's a demo available yet, but if there is, definitely try the demo before you buy it. I certainly wouldn't recommend anyone to buy that game. It really is. They're really making some big holes in that road on the left hand side, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, so that was... Let's make sure we don't get done speeding. Okay, now what side of the road are we actually supposed to be driving on? Yeah, so, sorry, completely losing my train of thought. Yeah, stay away from Forza, and moving forwards as far as my list of topics goes, which we haven't got that much more to talk about. Season 1 2017 hopes for me, and my plans and goals in general. Number one, without a doubt, I mean, anyone that's been watching me recently, in fact, I'll get this out of the stream, out of the way, slightly out of order on my list, but you probably already noticed this season that I've begun to stream a heck of a lot more. That is my intention moving forward. Basically, what it enables me to do is hopefully kind of put higher quality races onto the YouTube channel. I'm still going to put all the, shall we say, feature races, your BSR Kia World Series races, all of those will go on the YouTube channel. But as far as the official stuff goes, whereas in the past I would generally kind of sit down, say I'm doing the next race and I'm going to record it. Now I effectively record every race I do, almost. So that enables me to be a lot more picky and choosy as to which ones actually get uploaded. Are we going to get up this hill? Which ones actually get uploaded onto YouTube and which ones just stay as Twitch. So if you don't already follow me on Twitch, do so now. And if you don't already follow me on YouTube, do that as well. Subscribe. Completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, streaming is finally, I've got my PC around the obstacles. I feel happy with the way my stream's working. I think the quality is pretty good in comparison to some others that I watch. Not. It's taken me long enough to get it set. And yeah, so my season 1 2017 hopes, or goals more than hopes, they're not really hopes, they are things that will happen or should happen. As much as I'm going to be streaming and racing a lot more, I'm intending to get back into the 3K bracket on iRacing. I touched there at the, please stop. I got into 3K, I think it was start over, keep the ticket, please press the following key. Okay. Oh, I guess we need to go forward. Forward? Oh god, have I just screwed up there? Press ticket. I got a ticket. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, right. There we go. Let's try this again. Success! Yeah, 3K group. That's number one kind of, I think number one kind of goal. It's, yeah, I really do want to get up. I want to make sure I'm in those top split races. That is, hold on, where are we going? With regards to the stream, just cutting back to the kind of streaming thing, with regards to that and me generally being hopefully online and racing a lot more, I do plan on doing quite a few more, what's the word, strength of field races, hopefully racing in the top tier races, so to speak. I'm just looking at his map, trying to make sure we don't go the wrong way. So yeah, 3K, that is one of the first kind of a constant goal really. It's not just to get 3K or get up to 3K, it's to keep it. Other than the 3K, the big new challenge for me next season, one of it at least, is going to be that I'm going to make sure that I give the Lotus 79 a solid season. So my plan is to race at least one strength of field race every Sunday. I'm not sure if it's I forget where the actual times are right now. It used to be 2:30 and 4:30 UK time. I'm not sure currently if it's 3:30 and 5:30 with the daylight saving and all that going on, but I may run 2 each Sunday. It just depends how I feel. Depends what other races are on, I guess. And as I say, because I'll be streaming them, it probably depends how my prior stream races have gone. If I come out of a grueling kind of 45-minute race, then I'm probably gonna maybe aim to do the later one. But we'll see. That will come in time as to exactly what we do. Oops, hold on. Where am I going the right way? Yeah. These roads would stay straight. Yeah, so Lotus 79, I may... Honestly, this update that's just happened with iRacing has kind of given us nothing. I was hoping for one bit of content because I really want to get those 2 new cars they released at the kind of start of Season 4 2016. The kind of old school Audi and the other car, which I've forgotten what the name of it is. I'm sure some of you guys will know. But I really wanted kind of there to be 3 pieces of content before I make the purchase. I'll probably hold out until there is another bit of content because I'll currently kind of own everything I really want. Are we... Okay, this must be the toll tunnel or gate, whatever you want to call it. Got to pay €28, or pounds actually, so it's a bit of a rip-off, isn't it? It's an expensive road. So yeah, those 2 cars are on the agenda, and probably before the end of the season I will be doing some races in them, but not immediately, should we say. Oops. Although I really would like to try them out. What else we got? I've kind of covered the increased streaming time that we will be doing. We are approaching our destination pretty rapidly. And oh yes, my new purchases. Oh god, nearly crashed. My new purchases, which have really brought me forward, I feel. In one is I've got new T3PA pedals. Ended up going for them. I really needed something. I'll tell you, anyone watching me stream during the latter half of last season would have heard me constantly bemoaning my old pedals, which were I forget what, I think the T3PA Pro pedals, or whatever came with the T500 originally, the big metal. They are good. They are also old and definitely showing their age. So now riding on brand new T3PAs. Still yet to get them hard mounted. I've had some issues with that over the last few days, but that's a whole new story. And on top of that, what's really helped me with regards to full-time streaming, we've achievement unlocked, is that I've purchased on the Black Friday sales a fourth monitor, which helps me keep up to date with all the chat and be able to play. Have I missed the actual turning? I might have. Yeah, I have. Well, I'm up here. I'm hoping there's no one behind me. I really can't see. Please be no one behind me. That should do. Yeah, so with the fourth monitor now, it really does mean I can kind of get back to full. Oh, here we go. We're here. Full triple monitor gameplay kind of thing, which, you know what, I've got to say, I've really been impressed with. I forgot how much I missed it, I think, quite honestly. I'm not going to get into a whole argument of what's better, whether it's triples or VR, but I'm happy with the triples, that's all I'll say. Come on, give me a green lights. Here we go! We made it! Job done. Drop the cargo. Drop me load. Happy days. Satisfactory. Oh, I need to plug the mouse in so I can accept the results. But on that note, guys, I will end this video. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. And until next time, until next season, I will see you later. Bye.